Hi everybody, welcome to Monkey Island Madness. Oops. um, Today I'm just going to show the ATCs for the spring swap that I've gotten so far, and I just dropped some because I'm so cool. And I don't remember, oops, I just lost chat. I don't remember where I stopped the last time because a lot has happened since the last time I streamed regular, you know. I was gone and everything, so I'm just going to start with Jennifer McCracken's because they're worth seeing twice. So we, know her as Cracked Minis in chat, and she entered twice. So here's the first one. I'm mad at the lighting as usual, but it is a beautiful sunny day here, so there you go. But her backgrounds are so pretty. Butterfly for spring. Hi, Real Bunny. Ban me from chat. You just try, Eileen. You just try. So this was her first, or whatever, entry. It's really pretty. And the butterflies you can make dimensional. So something tells me I've shown these before, but they're very pretty, Jennifer. And I'm really glad you joined us. I have to take them out of little envelopes so the glare is unbearable. And then her second one is really pretty, nice yellow background, which I don't know. Sometimes I wish the people who created them were here so you could see them, because this one's real shimmery, and it's a light yellow. Looks like kind of watercolor. And then she embossed the rose and the butterfly. It feels like, I don't know, I wish she was here. Really pretty, though. Really, really kind of simple, but really pretty. So that was Jennifer McCracken's submission, and then she sent me those smash stamps and stuff, which I already put in my journal. I think I used them the first day I got them. Hi, Whippy. I have to package them back up, you guys, because I'm scared to death they're going to get away. Yeah, they're really pretty. Really, really pretty. And I don't know if this is true, but I suspect that may have been her first swap. But I don't want to say that with all certainty. Okay, Vicki Schultz. I want to look up this real quick because it seems to me like, oh no, it just got separated. Vicki sent me some extra postage to help out. So thank you very much, Vicki. That is always appreciated. And then this is from, I did show these, Terry Trouble. Okay, I know I showed hers because I showed all the napkins. I remember that. Okay, this must be where I left off. Linda Scott, who lives here in Oklahoma, participated. And I'm pretty sure she said it was her first swap, too. Yeah, I have not shown these yet. Really, really pretty colors. I think the background is acrylic paint, and she's got some black marks, you know, like you use a credit card. I don't know if that's a stamp or hand-drawn, but they're all cut out. This is collaged, and then some white acrylic spots, so if you can see those. Very pretty, Linda. Very, very pretty. But I don't remember if she said this was her first swap. Maybe she didn't say. Let me see. Yeah, it's acrylic paint, stays on ink. I'll just put one down. A flower stamp, a leaf die, stencil brush, credit card with rings for circles, and a Sharpie marker. So, very cool. And we've only got like 7 days till the deadline, and I'm not done with mine. Not even one set of them. So you guys, I've got to get busy. I've got to quit dinking around. Got to quit dinking around. All right, next one up is, let's see. International, I know that, but it doesn't have a name. Oh, wait a minute. Hello, this is Dorothy's. Yeah, this is Dorothy's. And my mail lady was nice enough to come back because we were scared we were going to lose them. So Dorothy, you're in chat. You can tell the ladies if this is your first swap. She entered twice as well. The first one is a daffodil, which was what I originally had thought of doing, because when I think of spring, as soon as the daffodils are up, I know it's spring. So, and Dorothy, didn't you tell me that these are out of your garden? The photographs were out of your garden? I'll wait for her to answer. Yeah, Linda did nice ones. I'll show Terry's again, sure. Let me finish Dorothy's, and then I'll get Terry's back out. I won't show all their napkins and everything, though, because she sent a big old pack of napkins. I mean a big old pack. Okay, so that's hers. Nice spring green. And then the next, I'm almost sure she told me, yeah, that these are actual pictures that she's used from her garden. And she put washi on it, which I'm a washi fanatic. So good job, Dorothy. Very pretty. And very spring. I mean, yeah, crocus and daffodils, definitely a sign of spring. And Dorothy said, correct me if I'm wrong, Dorothy, but we had crocus in our yard in Boulder, and they would just spread out anywhere. Okay, they were enhanced with prismas. They were just out in the yard. They weren't in a garden anywhere. But when ours came out, oops, they would open all the way up. I mean, in one day, they'd be just open. But didn't you say, Dorothy, that yours don't open all the way up? That they stay cup-like? Mine didn't, man. They opened all the way up. All right, here's Troubles. Trouble's not here. And she did more spring flowers. And she entered twice as well. And you guys, the coloring, I'm sorry, is awful, but this is a real nice, light, pretty pink against an ivory background with a yellow sun up here and a quote that says, "As the sun colors flowers, so does art color life." John Lubbock. And then the leaves are kind of green, and I wish... Okay, there. Without the light, you can kind of see the colors now. Maybe I shouldn't have so much light. I don't know. But I get the struggle. Ugh. So they're really pretty. And that's Terry Trouble's first entry. And her next one is funny. And this is, it looks like watercolor paper for sure. Light pink wash into orange and then down to yellow. And the quote says, "I'm not fat, it's called fluffy." And then she drew this up here. So it's really cute. Yeah, it shows the color better when I don't have the extra hot light on. So I guess I'll try this for a while. I feel like I'm in the dark though. But who cares? I usually am in the dark. Yep. So that was Terry Troubles. Lots of baggies going on around here. And then she did send me like a mountain of napkins. It's a big old fat pack. All right, next up is Orla. Orla decorated the envelope. Oops. Let's see what Orla had to say. Oh, Orla was so nice. She sent me a pack of Micron because she knows I like to Zentangle. And she also entered twice. Okay, yeah, this one, you can kind of see the colors. These are so colorful, you guys. The background is flowers and just a mixed media background. She's got some text page back here. Either way, this one you can kind of see with the light on. Butterfly stamps, rose stamp, and then these butterflies are also not affixed, so you can bend them up. I don't want to bend them up because I'm going to have to mail them, but and then looks like some low glossy accents on the body. So they're really, really pretty. And it seems to me there's no two the same. They're all the same basic idea and have the same elements, and the little whale paper clip on all of them, but they're all just a little bit different. See this one, the little butterfly's wing got smushed. We'll fix it. There's a gold one. So they're really pretty. This one has gold circles. So they're all just a little different, but all kind of the basic same. So Orla, they're beautiful. And then Orla's second one this is really cute. This is a little house mouse blowing in the wind, holding a flower, and then all the flower leaves are blowing with her. I'm not sure if it, yeah, it's the same way. And then, again, she used the same whale stamp. So, yeah. I love my mother loved house mouse. I have a mountain of house mouse stamps that I don't use, but my mother, I think, had every one. So, and if you live in Oklahoma, you know, spring in Oklahoma is windy, and it's been rainy. Was it yesterday, day before yesterday? We had over 3 inches of rain in one day. It was a flood, a real flood. So good job, Orla. They're so cute and pretty. I mean, vibrant colors and, yep, very cool, very, very cool. Okay, next up is Linda McCollum. I'll check her note real quick. She sent a nice little thank you note that she made, so that's really pretty. Yeah, that one is better. I guess the light colors are better without the light. So the card is really pretty, and thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. And then I think she entered, hang on. She entered twice as well. So we'll see how this entering twice thing works. I haven't really figured it out yet, but I will. Have no fear. These are all basically the same. The butterflies are a little bit different, but it looks like she used a spring stamp. The background, I'm not sure. Because it looks like acrylic paint. You know when you put acrylic paint between panes of glass and you get that mountainy looking paint? That's what this looks like. But it's not acrylic. So I don't know if she did that and then made a photocopy, because it's all very flat, but you knew at one time it had a lot of texture. So they're really pretty, but all the butterflies are a little bit different. So I don't know. Let me see on the back if she says. Okay, the butterfly stamp tissue Prismacolor pencils. Okay. So, can you hear my stomach growling? I didn't eat breakfast. I made Robert breakfast. I didn't eat it. So, good job on entry number 1. And then entry number 2 is a spring flower. And again, the background, I don't, this lighting. I wish you could see the backgrounds. They're just, but there's no texture. So it's like they're I don't know, a photocopy or something. And then a stamp of the flower, and then some bling on the flowers. And let me see what she says. The background is collage, acrylic paint, stencil, mats, rubber stamps, and gems. Okay, the flowers are rubber stamps and gems. And then the back is just a mixed media collage piece that she must have photocopied. It's amazing how different they all are. Yeah, however she did them, they're pretty. I have not, Vicki, I haven't shown many at all. Couple is all. And I am recording, so you can go back and catch the front end. And again, that was Linda McCullum. So you've got about 8 days now to get them to me. So you better get on it. All right, next one. And I don't know how many are outstanding. Hey, Dee Dee, clutch your pearls, bad girl. Look at the Post-its. They're little tiny. They're going to work beautifully in my journal. Yep. Perfect. All right, this is Carol Antrim. I think we know her as, I have to look up all the different names. I think it's TNT. No, that's Carol McDonald. Ugh, you'd think I'd know this. This is Carol Renee. I'm sorry. Carol Renee is how we know her. She, again, entered twice. And she had actually posted these as she was doing them, and I was like, oh, I can hardly wait to see these in real life because they look so pretty in the photo. But can you see those colors? She obviously used text in the background, embossed these black flowers, cut out the butterflies, and then put gold dots on the wings, and then collage this on. Look at that. The colors are showing up really nice on camera right now if I hold it at an angle. Yeah, just pretty. Pretty, pretty. So thanks, Carol Renee. And then her second one is a bird. This is really pretty too. She used music paper in the background that she colorized blue. I'm not sure how. A die cut, or wait a minute, that's something pressed through a stencil. That's not a die cut. And then a collage bird and little flowers. And it says, spring would not be spring without bird songs. They're really, really pretty. I know. Everybody's are so different. I love them all. So I hope I'm holding them up long enough and giving them the credit that they're due, because really they take a certain amount of commitment, you guys. And she did too, so she definitely committed to this. Yeah, I love the bird too. Oops. Hang on, cleaning up the stuff that I dropped on the table. And then the next one is from Pamela Livingston, who we know as Queen Pam. She sent me a pack of note cards, which was very nice. Thank you. And wrote a nice thank you for hosting card. A couple of napkins. These are really interesting napkins. I like these. They're pretty. And red and white. So, thank you, Pam. Can't show addresses. And these are really, I told her I wish she was here so she could tell us what she used on these, because these are really unique. And I can't tell you at all what product she used on the, she might have told me on Twitter and I didn't write it down. I don't know. But look at these. They're the flowers. I'm going to try the light off again. Not good. The flowers are like a copper metallic, and then they've got something on top. I don't know how she did it. It looks like a stencil. And then there's little tiny beads, navy blue beads there, and then like prima flowers down here. But the background is really, really interesting. They're gorgeous. These are really unusual, and they're just so pretty when you see it firsthand. I like the blue and the copper together especially. Okay, Dee Dee says, reminds me of Pergamano. I don't even know what that is, so I don't know, but it really is. It makes you kind of want to lick it. I know I say that a lot, that I want to lick stuff, but if it looks good, I want to lick it and see if it tastes as good as it looks. Really pretty, Pam. Nice job. And then this one obviously has a green background. So they're all, slightly different, which is cool, but basically the same. And Pam entered once. I know, Dorothy, aren't they? Everybody's kind of got their own deal that they do, and they're inventive and just unique and pretty. Bye, Laura. Have a great day. Now that my refrigerator's cleaned, oops. Yay me. Dang it. I just dumped this whole thing. These are adorable. You guys are gonna love them. Yeah, I just made a big mess. Yeah, the lacy one. Okay. I got them mixed up, guys, so just bear with me for a second. All right, I think I got them squared away now. This is Cindy Barnes. We know her as Cindy Lou Who. And look at how cute these are. This one I'm going to turn the light off because the background's real light, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Nope, light better. Maybe. Anyway, it's a real light background, and I don't know, it looks like she colored the Happy Spring in with alcohol, inks, and then there's a sun back here and a stamp. They're really, really cute. Happy spring. And they got a kitty cat. And the kitty cats can be brown or gray. They're all a little different, but basically the same. Yep, you get a gray or a brown kitty cat. So they're really cute, Cindy. Just adorable. Hi, Jennifer. I don't think I said hi when you came in. I missed a lot of people. Judy. I'm sorry, you guys. So that's really, really cute. And then the other one is just as cute. It says, live like it's spring every day, with a little hedgehog smelling a flower with a butterfly. It's so cute. And the backgrounds are about the same. I'm not even going to guess. Let me see if she says. Nope, doesn't say. Maybe in the... Here it says the products used. The cat stamp is from Little Inker Designs. Happy Spring is from My Favorite Things. Live Like It's Spring on this one is from Paper Smooches. Hedgehog is a Penny Black stamp. She used pan pastels or gelatos on the background and Copics to color them. Copics, whichever. So, nice job. Nice job. And she made me this really, really cute, thank you, ATC. That's in shades of blue, which is really gorgeous. So thank you, Cindy Lou Who. I'm so glad you played with us. She maybe needs to come to my Pan Pastel stream and tell me what the heck to do. And then she sent this little thing of Heidi Swap stamps to use in my journal. Can I have a do-over? I should say that like every day. Can I have a do-over? Overwhelmed, underwhelmed, perfectly imperfect. That's me. This calls for chocolate. Do not disturb. TBH. Does anybody know what TBH? I know TBN. Anyway, they're very adorable, Cindy. Thank you. I can't say thanks for participating enough. We had great participation this time. I mean, great. Oh, and then she did send me some... Oh, hang on. I have to tell you this too. And then I'd like to show you her return envelope because it's so adorable. Look at... She decorated her return envelope with monkeys. Look at the monkey and the banana. I love that. I'm going to have to find that stamp set. Okay, she sent me a couple of sheets of marker paper to try with my Hoo Hoo Heroes. And she stamped. Oh, maybe she stamped the monkeys. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, look at this. Woohoo! She stamped me some monkey images. I'd like to say I'm going to share with you guys, but I'm really not. Look at how cute. There's the banana monkey. Oh, see? Ask and you shall receive. You drive me bananas. That's what I'm putting on the next card I send to Eileen. You drive me bananas. So anyway, she sent me some marker paper. And this is heavier than the marker paper I have. So, yep, that will be on an upcoming stream. You guys are so nice and generous. And, yeah, if I haven't told you lately, I think you're just pretty cool. All of you. I won't even exclude anybody. Now I've got Eileen going again. She has a lot of monkey stamps, right? I know. You'd think she lives next door to me. I have a few monkey stamps. All right, putting them all back. Say bye-bye, cute kitty cat. Bye now. See ya in an envelope. Next one is Judy Wilson. She is here today. Judy entered once. see. I've got them all mixed up in here, but they're all basically, well, they're kind of like the other butterfly ones. They're all basically the same with a little difference. You might get a different type of butterfly, different color combination, but look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Who wouldn't want to own one of those? Eat your heart out, Eileen. But there's text in the background, and then it looks like she's collaged on maybe a napkin or something. I don't know. Let me see if it says. She said she really enjoyed making these. Well, I really enjoy receiving them. So, yeah. Good job, Judy. They're really, really nice. They're so beautiful. And, it, you know, like a lot of people chose butterfly theme, but they're all so different, you know? And can you ever have enough butterflies, right, Ange? There's no such thing as too much butterflies. Kind of like art supplies. You can't have too many. Which reminds me, I announced yesterday, and I will go ahead and say it out loud before I enroll myself in a 12-step program, that I have officially fallen off the wagon, and my Amazon cart is empty because I went ahead and checked out. Look at the blue. Look at that blue. They're just gorgeous. These are Judy's. Judy Patootie. They're really, really gorgeous. So, yep. Too much fun. And then she also sent me a little ATC. I'm pretty sure that this is a coloring page, but it's very pretty. It says Happy Spring on the back, and then I guess because I'm so transparent, she sent me some postage. And does this not remind you of Linda White Holloway? I'm almost tempted just to put a "Hi there, I miss you" card in the mail and send this to Linda White Holloway. Yep, got to start filling the card again. But they're all Egyptian kind of theme. So thank you. I love those. They will definitely be used in my journal. I know, for sure. And you said you collect stamps, right? See, I read these letters and then I promptly forget. That's why I have to write everything down. Okay, yeah, you collect stamps, mainly topical. Yeah, so very cool. I'm not a serious stamp collector, but like some of the ones I really love, I go ahead and get the first date of issue, and I did definitely on all the Hanna-Barbera and Elvis and Lucille Ball. I should show you guys that someday. What was in the cart, Vicki? There might have been some magicals, like a lot of them. And you guys, I did the research. I really did. I went to all the different websites, and if I'd signed up for Lindy's and gotten their 15% off and all this stuff. But by the time I figured out postage and everything, to get them all off of Amazon, to me was just as cheap as ordering them off of the other websites. So, and I get 5% off everything I order there. So, look at these, you guys. This is just like a piñata on paper or something. I don't know. I did get the magicals thanks to you, Eileen. So now I'm about $100 poor. But I don't care. It's only money and I can't take it with me. So look at these. This is like tissue made into flowers. It says spring down the side here. The background is truly mixed media with a white pen, white gel pen. And then she's got a little tiny piece of wire that's a corkscrew connecting them. And this is tissue, I think. Like crepe paper. These are crepe paper. Aren't they pretty? Yeah, cheaper and faster. Just do the Amazon thing, get it over with. But the colors, I don't think, are showing up real well. Like that back there is dark teal. And then all the backgrounds are different. See? Like this one's real shimmery and got a lot of silver in it. So this one's got a lot of purple in it. A silver gel pen, it looks like. So they're really pretty. So good job, Lorena. Lorena, we know Lorena as Fancy Lime. And I don't think she's here today. But very nice job, Lorena. I know, you run out of words for brilliant. I hear ya. Every time I open a package, I'm just like, oh no, can they get any better? I think the thing I like most about them is, and I said it when we did the postage stamp swap, was, you know, you give a group of people, artists, a theme. Just give them a word, give them a place to start, and you'll have as many different approaches to that word or problem, whatever, as there are people entered. Okay, this one I'm going to have to cover up the addresses because you guys have to see this envelope. Look at the envelope. Like, it's all retro stuff. And when I got this, the very first thing was Howdy Doody. I think that's Howdy Doody. I'm sure it's Howdy Doody. And why didn't I draw him in my toy Inktober? Huh? But look at that. 1958 cost of living over here on the side. A new house was $11,975. The average income was $4,650. A new car was $2,100. Average rent was $95 a month. And I do remember my mom saying at some point in my life, and my parents did not talk about money a lot. You didn't know if we were rich, poor, whatever. But I do remember somewhere my mother saying our house payment was like $102 or $103 a month. A movie ticket was $1, which compared to everything else seems high. Gasoline was 24 cents a gallon, and United States postage was 4 cents. Put that in perspective. And there's an old-fashioned McDonald's. I just love the old-fashioned things, CB. I love them. I'm going to get them off this envelope some way. I think you mediumed on there, but I'm going to get them off. And then this is the inside envelope. CB, is that a Jane Davenport stamp? Something about that reminds me of Jane Davenport, so yeah. And then look at the back. Is this not cool? This is cool. That was the year before you left home? Yeah, this is cool. Very cool. But now I'm going to draw that Howdy Doody. CB also entered twice. And she had put a picture out for us. So, but holding them in person is nothing. Nothing, doesn't even remotely act the same as holding them in your hand. Look at, hey Dee Dee, pay attention right now. Check it out. Hoo-hoo. Love you, Dee Dee. Love you. Clutch pearls. Ha-ha. Woohoo. Thank you, CB. Hi, Lynn. And then there's Jane Davenport washi. I did not buy this one. I might have to eventually, but not yet. And look it says, don't treat me any differently than you would the Queen. Try and remember that, you guys, okay? If you could, please. Don't treat me any differently than you would the queen. And definitely shine my tiara before you hand it to me. Look at how adorable this is. Oops. Look at that. Is that a stamp, CB? Did you draw that? Go ahead and tell us what the deal is, because that little girl, OMG. That was probably me as a kid. Wow, Dorothy, that's incredible. Dorothy's given us what her costs were. That's a stamp. Well, that is a fabulous stamp. Reminds me a little bit of Mary Engelbreit art. Beautiful. And then CB, I just can't say I love you enough. Really, I just can't. Look at, this is the ATC she sent me as a thank you. And I love her ladies so much. I mean, her girls are so fabulous. The eyes are amazing. Can you see that eye? Look at that. Just amazing. CB, I could hug you around the neck and kiss you on the lips. Anyway, enough about me. Wait, it is all about me. We will get on to the ATCs now. Oh, and thank you also for the found relatives, the Tim Holtz found relative cutouts. I know, isn't it stunning? Every time CB sends me art, I can hardly contain myself. And I'm going to have to return the favor. I honestly am going to have to return the favor. I have been so lax. So, this is CB's first entry. Let me take it out of the little envelope for you because these are rich and beautiful. A little hummingbird. What do they call them? A ruby red-throated, feeding her little babies. And the beauty of spring. And I have hummingbirds now. They're eating me out of house and home. Dee Dee taught you eyes? Yeah, well, Dee Dee needs to show me some more. Because I don't got them down like that, girl. This is adorable, CB. Just adorable. Yep, little babies. Just so awesome. And I don't know, CB. All right, she said that I'm assuming the background are jelly papers with die cuts, hand drawings, stickles, and scrapbook papers. So, beautiful job, though. I mean, and this is all like those little leaves. Did you die cut them or fussy cut them? You fussy cut them. Yeah, she fussy cut these, which means we all need to send her an extra Xanax. If you've got an extra, send it to CB. Because that's what you need if you fussy cut stuff. And then, if that wasn't good enough, check out this one. Oops. And this again says the beauty of spring. Check it out. And these are just shades of green back in here. Just beautiful. With a little deer, some flowers, greenery. It's just beautiful. Let me see what she wrote on the back of these. Okay, same on the back of these. So thank you, CB. Thank you for joining in, playing with us. Just can't say enough about all of them. I'm feeling like a little nervous right now about getting mine done, but that's okay. I'll get it done. I always do. I'm the worst procrastinator. All right, next up, Teresa Felton. All right. And these are all hand-drawn, you guys. Every bit of this is hand-drawn. I'm going to look up so some of you... this is TNT. TNT Teresa. But these, every one of them are hand-drawn, and they're all different. And they're all spring flowers. So on the back, she tells you, you know, this is a pansy, obviously. But the back is all like Zentangled with different colored pens. And I know it's really, really hard for you guys to see. But they're shimmery. Some of them she's used the opaque pens on. She's used metallic. So I'm just going to flip through all of them because they're all, you got to see them all. Sunflower. This is chrysanthemum. And I might have to look because I might not know all the flowers. Daffodil. Or jonquil, I don't know. This she called narcissus. Narcissus, sorry. I call them jonquils or daffodils. Yeah, I know. I love flowers too. This one is African violets. But she drew each one of these, you guys. So you see the total talent. This is an iris. Look at that. I'm showing all of them because I just think they're fabulous. This is obviously calla lily. Magnolia. Carnation. They are beautiful. That looks like a tiger lily to me. She calls it dragon lily. I call them tiger lily. But the backgrounds are just so, I mean, it gives them so much depth. Yeah, they look stitched or something. Cherry blossom. Tulip. Let's see if she calls tulips. Nope, she calls tulips tulips. Roses. Look at that. Look at that red. That is just, it's lickable, I swear. This one I don't know. This is another sunflower. Trumpet flower. Now I'm embarrassed because I don't know what this is. I don't know. I'm sorry. But it's beautiful. I know that. The colors are just so amazing. Hi, Sophia. Hi, Colleen. This is water lily. Yeah. Look at that. Button eyes. And this one, it's not, the colors aren't showing accurately. That's shades of orange in the background. And it's not looking as beautiful as it really is. So yeah, Teresa, unbelievable job. Unbelievable. So well done, so pretty. I mean, the ladies are gonna love these. And I say ladies, actually Travis did join, but he hasn't been around. So I hope he's okay and that he can ultimately participate, because I haven't heard anything from him for a long time. And that bothers me. And this is all. This is the last one, you guys. This is from Kate the Skate. And she sent me a package of stuff, little postage to help, and then just fun stuff. A J, die cuts out of maps, ATCs, complete mixed media ATCs for sure, because they've got collage, they've got paint, they've got everything. I love showing you guys. Look at this one. This is so, I mean, it's just, it doesn't have texture you can feel necessarily, but it looks so dimensional. The metallic paint, and this is on a little coin envelope. This is another envelope with music paper. This feels like maybe a napkin. And then look at this tag. Isn't that pretty? She cut this out. That's collaged on. And then stamps in the background. Look like distress stains maybe along the edge. So thank you, Kate. It's all just so beautiful. Now, for the art she submitted. This one, I sat and looked at these for the longest time, you guys, because I can't figure out, because it's not the same image every time. Like the wings are the same, okay? But the actual body of the girl is not. See, you can see on this one, okay? That the bent of the head is not the same. Her shoulder is not the same. This one has a little bit more belly. It's not the same girl. So I'm wondering if she drew these. I don't know. I wish she was here to tell us, because they've got a finish on them, but they're all completely flat. But I can tell that there's mixed media. So I don't know. I can't figure it out. I know. Great ATCs, everyone. There's so neat, so well done. And these, all the girls are a little different. So none of them are the same. I don't know. Beyond me. Like, look at this green one. I don't know. But I suspect the wing itself is a stamp, because it is the same. So I don't know. Beautiful job, Kate. Really beautiful job of a fairy girl. And everybody knows you see more fairies in the spring. At least I think you do. So thank you guys for all the extras, for participating. I mean, every time I open an envelope, I'm overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. Easy to lay a jelly print under the magazine girl and cut. Now that's an idea. Hi, Debbie, by the way. That is an idea. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could see people actually making them so I could truly appreciate, because I sit here and try and figure it out, but can't always. That's going to be a big old glare. I know. Didn't everybody do just such an amazing job? It's just mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. So that's everybody's. And then mine aren't done, so I can't show you mine. God. They will be done before the date of mail, I promise. So that was pretty much what I had planned. And I still don't know about tomorrow, you guys. I just don't know. I'll just have to tweet and tell you what's going on. I'd like to think that these people will get here kind of early. But I have no way of knowing. No way. And far be it from Robert to ask. Dope. Kate posted a cute picture of her daughter. Oh, I'll have to go look for it. Now that I don't know, Mac, if the Andy Skinner stencil has different positions on it. But anyway, so unless you guys want to see something else, that was pretty much what I had planned. I'm going to reach over here and I'll grab all these magical things that I've been working on and show them to you after they've dried. I like this one. These are the magicals that Eileen bossed me around and made me make. But look, can you see back in there? They feel really good too. This was on gesso. This one I haven't done anything with. This was the magical spray. I was going to try and make some more magicals today too. This is by far my favorite. It's still got salt on it. But this is really by far my favorite. Yeah, I'm loving the magicals too. This one is very colorful, and yesterday when I was doing it, I wasn't really crazy about it, but now when I look at it again, I think when I cut it up into ATCs, I think I may like this one the best too. So, this one I love, love, love with the drippage. And they're definitely just going to be backgrounds. This one's gorgeous. That's why every time I pick it up, it's just like, oh, wow, that is so cool. So I'm excited to get some more. And these colors, let me see if I turn off the light. These colors aren't showing up as dense and rich as they are either. Okay, thanks, CB. That if I mix some magicals with alcohol. Which alcohol? CB, because I have the 50%, the 70, and the 90. Yeah, the ones that I'm not crazy about, cut up and make. You want me to do a magical? I could. This one I wasn't crazy about either, but I love it now. I mean, it's just, every time you look at them, it's just like another section pops out and goes, wow. Like down in here, look at that. Look at that. I know, you guys have your tongue on your screen right now trying to lick that to see if it tastes as good as it looks. I know it. 90%. Okay, I have some of that. Well, I may have to try that. This one is just, I still don't get this, but yeah, it's just, it looks like Mars or something to me. Okay, 90 is best. They said not less than 80. Okay, cool. I've got 90. Thanks for coming, DeMonte. And then this was my first one. And it's ugly, but I will cut it up and use it. So, those are the magicals I've done so far. This was the one I turned into a spray. And the only thing on this I wish I'd done different is maybe make the spray a little bit richer. I really think I would like it richer, but it made great spray. I will say that. Okay, Max saying I have to get some with the mica. I did not order any of the micas. I ordered only the flat. Yeah, you could use it in an outer space page theme. Exactly. So, all the junk is still sitting here. I haven't cleaned it up, so I suppose I could do a page. Let's see, I still have a gessoed page from yesterday sitting here, too. On this one, this is the one where I pushed the gesso through the stencil. You can see it's a flowery kind of design. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but I want to do the background like one color, And then the stenciled image, something else. Yeah, I just have to order more then. I won't be ordering any more this week, I promise you. Because last night I was going back and forth, and it was like, would you just hit the checkout button and go do something different for a change? The Magicals, Kim, hi there, by the way, are these little powders made, well, distributed by Lindy's Stamp Gang. And I think there are a lot of powders like this. Dorothy had mentioned another type yesterday. Eileen sent me these because she's enthralled with them, and I get it. I totally get why she's enthralled with them because now I'm enthralled with them. And they're water activated. So let's just do this one because we can. This one I'm going to save because I really like the way the stencil worked on this. And I really think two-tone on this would be so fun. 2 or 3. So I don't know. I suppose I could make another one. It's not like I don't have the stencil and the material. There you go. CB just told you. Oh, I got the lid on there tight. And those are the colors that I have. But by the end of the week, I'll have more brushos as the ones that Dorothy had mentioned yesterday. Many of the others are not permanent when dry. See, I know none of that. These are, in fact, ink. Is one thing I learned watching YouTube videos about them. And so yesterday, one of the things I tried, and I don't remember which one it was on, you guys, I tried grating up some Derwent Inktense bars because Inktense is also just ink. I mean, the name implies, right? Ink. You guys, which one was it that I used the Derwent on? This one. This is the one. Yeah, it is. This is the one where I used the grated up Inktense. And what appears to be yellow, which you can't see, sorry, but down in here, what appears to be yellow was actually a lime green. And then I did the red, more of a magenta that I graded in that Derwent grater that I put away. And the one thing I learned in doing that is that the Inktense did not melt, or the binder did not dissolve as readily as the powders. So there's definitely something different in their makeup, because see how this one's all speckled? That's the Derwent Inktense block that just sat after I put it on. Now, since I'm not crazy about this page, I'm going to go ahead and wet it again and see if that red will move again, because I mean, I have no attachment to this, so if I wreck it, nobody's going to care, least of all me. Okay, and I'll just use this paintbrush. And I'm going to get it wet first. Look, there's still pigment in that brush. I thought I cleaned it, but I guess I didn't. Or no, maybe I think Robert was supposed to clean it. Okay. I can get the Inktense to reactivate, because everywhere there's a blob, that means the binder did not dissolve completely. So it's not making huge amounts of color, but just a little bit. But I can definitely get those to move again. And then the orange on top, where it's dripped, that was the magical powder. And it's moving again. Okay, flip the orange to the bottom. It looks like Flower silhouettes? You're right, Debbie. Yeah, see, I can get that magenta to move. So I didn't necessarily like the Derwent in this application. I really didn't. So I can pretty much assure you I will not be doing that again unless I totally turn them into watercolors and then paint with the ink, you know. And unlike Eileen, I do like the Derwent Inktense. I really do. I'm a fan of the product, just not grading it and using it in this application. So, but it is moving. So, anyway. All right, what are we going to do, Eileen? Tell me. I got orange on my paper. Oh, well. And then I made a little spray, which I haven't used yet. Are you talking about your ATCs, Lynn? Lori, I don't have mine done. Most everybody should have them done because we're getting real close. Actually, I said 8 days. We're 7 days from deadline. Use some magicals. Okay. Do you want me to sprinkle them on? Now, one thing YouTube video that you sent me, Eileen, I did watch that. And I liked what that girl was doing. But now I don't remember what she was doing. Well, she was, let me think. She was putting like little colors here and there, but I don't remember how she mixed them. Do anything I want to do. Well, isn't Eileen agreeable today? Cut those magical sheets up as a start to ATCs. Yeah, I will, Dee Dee. I definitely will. But I've got my other one, my backgrounds on the other one all done. So, all right. I'm just going to put some magicals out so you guys can see them work. Eileen told me to sprinkle them with a little fan brush, and that seems to work. And if you want more, a pen nib works really cool. So, yep. And see how little I'm using? I mean, there's almost no powder there. CB, jump in and tell me what to do since Eileen's being too darn agreeable today. Something you want to see me try, or because I haven't had a chance to give it much thought, frankly. Do a magical page and then drip alcohol on them. Okay, I could try that. I'm not sure what to expect, but I guess that's why you experiment, right? Okay, see how much, you guys can't really see, but I'm going to show you how little powder I actually have in these 3 spots. Now watch. This is what's magic about it. Can you see that color come to life? And the crazy thing is, I don't think these have been contaminated, okay, with the other powders that I own. So look at that yellow. How there's that splotch of red right there. There's some blue. See how it runs and bleeds. And this page is gessoed, so the color's going to kind of just sit on top. Do you see that big blob of red in there? That's what I love about them, is like you just don't even know what to expect. And now all of a sudden I've got red in here. All right, Eileen, when I drop the alcohol in, do you want me to drop it in I'm just going to let the colors sit. And I think they're better if you let them dry in between. Alcohol might push the colors back. Okay. All right, let's see here. I need to get myself a bigger plug is what I need to do. I think that every time I stream and then I don't do it. Ouch. Like my wrists don't hurt enough already. Look at that red. Use the alcohol after it's all done. Okay. Well, this page, obviously, I don't know if I'm going to do yellow, blue, and green, or... And look at down here. I wish you guys were sitting in my room with me. Look at how, I don't know if there's something got on the paper there, but how it's kind of resisting right there. And I don't know what could have gotten on the paper. I really don't. Because it's really just been sitting here since I got done yesterday. Yeah, that's really cool. I don't know how that happened. If I figured it out, I would do it again. The yellow dries pretty light. But when you spray it, it's like, holy Toledo. All right, heat gun. A kitty footprint? I don't think so. But I don't know what she does when I go to bed. I think she invites all the other cats in to leave their hair all over my stuff. Because if you'd have seen the hair under the refrigerator, OMG. And I won't dry it completely so that maybe around the edges or some other places we'll get some interaction, right? Interaction is what we want. And you guys, this stuff goes everywhere. I'm just saying. Oh, I got a lot there. Like, it goes everywhere. But remember I told you I would tell you if I was breathing it in after I blew my nose? I don't think I breathed a bunch in. Look at that green. Look at it. And the weird thing is the powder is, it looks yellow. It's just, look at that in there. Oh gosh, you guys, look at that. The speckly, isn't that cool? I don't want to wreck my speckly. Don't do that. I'm wrecking the speckly and I don't want to. Just bad news. Bad news. But I like that in the middle. Looks like a mountain range or something. It's just so amazing. Amazing. Now I'm going to drop some powder in when it's already wet because I haven't done that. Over here on the edges. Get a little bit more color before I add the blue. I really wish I had purple, but I think I'm getting purple in the mail. I agree, Eileen. She just said, I love that it does its own thing, and I agree. I totally agree. Like down here where whatever that was on the paper, and then like where the gesso was, it's just so cool. Dropping it in the wet spot didn't do much. But you can see, can you see there in the center where the gesso is real uneven? I did that on purpose because I really liked how it did its deal with the gesso. And that is looking so washed out, you guys. That green is so green. You can see it better further away than you can up close, for sure. Almost looks like a map or something. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. And I'm not moving it too much because I want some of that yellow left. And look at that big old orange right there. Where did that come from? All right. Sorry, guys. Heat gun. A squirtle? Isn't it just weird? Can you see it up close? Like that spot of red has stayed. And I haven't put any blue on yet. Or orange. That stuff just magically appeared. And I think some of the texture is the actual material itself, the magicals, and then a lot of it is the gesso. Alright, last color. And then maybe after it's looks like a deformed rabbit. I don't know what it, to me it looks like a map, like a topographic map or something. I'm really trying to save some of the yellow. Alright, I didn't put very much blue on because I don't want the blue to overpower everything, because this is like, the blue is, yeah, I know, CB, I'm learning that the powders are a mixture of colors, and where they pop up, it's just like, holy cow, where did that come from? I'm just going to leave it alone and let it do whatever it wants to do now. Because one of the things I did learn yesterday is I loved where there were still some areas of white left, you know, where it wasn't just absolutely, totally saturated. I like that too, though. I like everything. I'm just so darn easy to please. And you guys are sitting there going, oh, yeah, right. Whatever. You're delusional. Maybe. But I swear, if you get it on your hands, oh, get them clean right away. You're going to be sorry. You'll have this stuff everywhere. I'll show you here in just a minute when I clean up the edges. Like, you guys are going to go, what the heck? Look at how much color was around the edge. That's around the edge of my sheet. Yeah, that me too, Eileen. The vibrancy of the colors is really, really mind-boggling. If I had any sense at all, I would be doing what Jean is doing today. I would be cleaning up, organizing. Okay, look at the edges. See the edges here? That's about where the gesso line is. I think I might just add some other color up in here. Maybe some of that mango, because the mango is some kind of yummy. What the heck? Why not? There ain't no rules. Oh, my hands will come clean. I'm going to go wash my hair here in a minute. Yeah, it'll be fine. I don't worry about my hands being stained. Doesn't bother me. You have to remember, I was a printer. So I lived with printer ink cans my whole life. Until I got, management. But yeah, when I owned the print shop, yeah, I pretty much had printer ink cans. And that stuff doesn't come off. That's like being a mechanic. Because if we didn't have a press operator, I went out and ran the press. It didn't bother me a bit. Deadlines were deadlines. See, every color you add, it's just like, oh, could that get any prettier? I figured that out, CB, that if you dilute them a lot in water, you can get real pastel colors. Yeah, that's kind of what happened with the spray. Is it came out a lot lighter than I expected it to, but not horrible, like it was okay. I want some of that orange to remain. See how up here how it got a little muddy? I'm going to try and suck that up a little bit. And I probably should have dried it before I did it, but oh well, I didn't, so shoot me. And down here, that looks like mud, but it's not. It's a blue-green. You guys just aren't seeing it accurately. But I want darks and lights, so I don't want to mess with it too much. I could do that, Debbie. I had paper towel out here yesterday. I'm not worried about it. I probably should be, but I'm not. All right, I'm going to... Oh, I know. I was going to do smack and drag. We're going to do that next. All right, and another thing I need to know is when I put the alcohol on it, do I want it dry or do I want it wet, Eileen? Because the alcohol isn't going to mix with the water, so it is going to move stuff. So before I get too dry, I need to know. Hi, honey. Were you done under the fridge?
Have I done what?
Were you done
Yes.
under the fridge? I was going to say, would you put that thing back
Sure.
for me? Thank you. This is watercolor paper. It's Lynn, it's inexpensive watercolor paper. I have some much better watercolor paper. I suppose I could try. All right. I'm going to get it wet again, a little bit, because I can't leave. Okay, here we go. I ask a question. CB says, try it wet first, and Eileen says, let it dry. I just think this is going to be interesting. And then I'm going to go get the alcohol. Isn't it wild, you guys? If I flick alcohol into the wet, you get cool. Okay, well, that's what we're going to try. And I'm going to, let's see, it's still wet. It's damp. Like, you can see where it's real wet. It's real wet there, and it's wet up in here where I just sprayed. And every place else, it feels, no, it's pretty wet. Never mind. I'm a big fat liar. Look at that red. Ah. Robert, did I tell you I ordered those other magicals last night?
Order the
Like
what?
these? Did I tell you I put an Amazon order in last night?
Yeah, but you said you had some stuff in the book, on the,
It's not in the cart anymore. It's in a box on its way.
I see, okay. So does that mean I gotta go out and get a third job,
You better.
or the fourth one?
Whatever you think is necessary to keep me in.
I'm beginning to worry about it, I think I'm gonna need 4.
Get after it, bad boy. Alright, I just said I had 91% alcohol, but now I'm not finding it.
There was alcohol in there.
Well, no, I'm looking for the 90%, and I don't know what I did with it.
No.
I probably hid it from myself or hid it from you.
Probably hiding it from me.
I could have. Wonder what I did with it.
If you want this cup of coffee sitting here on the bar, you can have it.
That's yours.
I know, but I don't want
Okay.
it. If you wanna drink it, drink it.
Thank you. I might. All right. I'm not sure the percentage of this. I know I have 70%. And then this one, we're going to try this first, see if it, because it says it has, that I added 91% to it. I don't know. I think I might have hidden that 91% from Robert so he wouldn't use it. Okay, what am I going to flick this with? I'll just use the end of the... Isn't he agreeable? Do I need to go get another job? It's all Eileen's fault. He knows it's all Eileen's fault. Are you kidding me? All right, here we go. Can you see that? Yeah, this is working. I don't know if you guys can see it real well. But yeah, it's definitely moving it. So this alcohol will work. It looks like paint splatters. Gene would be like going, no, no, no. Can you guys see it? See where it's making marks up here? Now it looks like moon craters. Hey, Robert.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll wait till you come out. That is cool. Cool, cool. Now, I'm going to go ahead and dry this. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, it looks way cool.
Was you hollering at me?
Yeah, the ladies wanted me to tell you that it's all Eileen's fault. So try and remember that when we go to Boca, okay?
It's all Eileen's fault.
Yeah, that I checked out my Amazon cart and that you have to go get 15 jobs to pay for it. Yeah, it's Eileen's fault.
Tell her I've got a chewing for her.
Uh-oh, Eileen. He's taking that to heart. All right, I'm going to dry it a little bit because it does leave...
She needs to dry behind the ears.
Are you implying that I need to grow up?
Could be.
I don't think so. You know what I like? One of the best things I like about this whole thing is on the edge here, where the gesso stops and the paper starts, you know, where I quit gessoing. I think that is some kind of cool. If Robert cared even a little bit about anything I did, I wouldn't tell him, first of all. So that's why I just tell him everything, because he didn't care. But look at that. Can you see that edge there? Isn't that cool? And see here where all of a sudden you've got real intense colors? I suspect that I didn't get any gesso. Yeah, I didn't get any gesso right there at all. So I can see one really, really cool technique would be patchy, real patchy gesso. I told him the other day, we got to go to Boca Raton. We got it. We're going. But yeah, it's very cool. Robert will hug Eileen until she coughs. Yeah, see on the back where it's soaked through? One thing I think, you guys, is like that red. Remember when I sprayed it, it was so bright and vibrant? On the gesso, it doesn't stay that way. But I'm pretty sure it does on regular paper. So, yeah, they behave totally different on the gesso. Yeah, the gesso acts like a resist. I did the gesso through a stencil yesterday. I like that yellow, where the yellow, red, orange has kind of mixed right there. That is really pretty. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to lift it up and let you guys see. This is where some alcohol was. And these spots are all alcohol, where it's pushed the color out. And then can you see the gesso here where it's real uneven? And then the edge of the gesso. I like the edge of the gesso the best. So I'm going to be doing some stuff with that for sure. Because that is way, way cool. Look at down here. Oh, you guys can't see. Let me see if I turn the light off. Can you see that yellow, blue, green kind of, it looks like flecks? That's really pretty. But the edge of the gesso is so cool. That's a moon crater. All right, now that it's pretty much dry, I'm going to dry it for just another second, so hang with me. The colors are more true without the OttLite. Okay, Lynn, remind me of that in a minute when I say, what do you want me to do? All right, now that it's pretty much dry, not completely dry, but it's kind of dry, I'm going to try and flick some more alcohol and see what it does when it's dry. I'll do it down here in the blue because that's kind of where it was most noticeable to me. So, okay, can you, oh, you got, can you see it doing it? I'll lift it up in just a second. So it works cool both when wet or dry. Hang on, I'm going to hold it up here in just a second, guys. I'm trying to splotch it kind of, not evenly, but, you know, where everybody gets a little bit of alcohol on them. Can you see? Like right there is a great example of what the alcohol did when it was dry. I like it when it's dry better than when it was wet. Because when it was wet, all it did was push the color out. Now it's really messing with it down in there. That's an alcohol spot right there. Over in here. It's cool. It's way cool. And that's just the paper itself. I like that spot right there. Try gluing collage bits like dictionary, and it stains different. Good idea, Debbie. All right, I need to write some of this down. Hang on, let me get a piece of caca paper here. And then what was the other one? Yeah, we're going to do smack and drag next. I'm going to try it with deli paper. All right. You guys, when I say I have to write stuff down, my intentions are so good, but if I don't write it down, I'll forget it in 5 minutes. In that respect, Mary and I are twins. All right, we're going to set this aside. I've done about as much damage as I can do with this, but I can see if this is cut up, it's going to be sweet. It's just amazingly cool. Okay, the pages you tweeted had different pieces of paper laid in the wet gesso, and when dry, you use the Magicals. I wondered that, Eileen. I've done that with journal pages before, and I love that whole technique of the, oops, that was stupid. Shouldn't surprise me. It's all good. Stuff happens. I just spilled a little bit of alcohol. All right, now I'm going to clean this up. I guess I don't really care. But to do Smack and Dragon, I'm thinking I want to try at least with a clean surface before I trash it out. This is the paper towels from yesterday. They're pretty too. They'll end up in the trash. Yep. All right, where did I put? I think the deli paper I put down here. I moved stuff around. Now I can't remember where anything is, you guys. There it is. I still have that paper. Oh, you guys, I have so much stuff to do. I can't have people coming over here wrecking my way of life. All right. Get those out of the way. Yeah, I'll use very little. I agree, Eileen. Or I could be like swimming in this stuff in no time. But I like the nice vibrant colors, so I'm gonna have to find the mix. Okay. Is anybody taking notes to tell me what I'm learning? Somebody please take notes. I'm going to turn the light back on. All right, making mini mister spray, then smack and drag. Okay, I think I'm going to spray the water first. Because this is kind of what how I do the distress stains. I'm using the orange, you guys. I just put all the stains down, and then I just smack the paper down on it. Do you want me to spray it with the I could do a little bit of the mini mister color. That's not going to be very vibrant, though. I love making washi tape out of Smack and Dragon stuff. Why do I have to watch my own videos? Blondie, hi Blondie. I ordered them off of Amazon. Why do I have to watch my own videos? So I can go, oh God, why did you say that? You knucklehead, are you never gonna learn? I might just go get a regular, oh, see, that's getting really pretty. Oh my God, this is going to be everywhere. I can see it already. I don't want to smush all the colors together though, so I'm going to have to let that dry. I have no room to let stuff dry, you knuckleheads. Now I got it on my arm. Look like I'm bleeding to death. Magical papers and collage. I'm going to go get a regular piece of just junk typing paper. Mostly because I know the deli paper is not that absorbent, and so it's gonna just sit on top. But I'm gonna add more to it after it dries. All different papers, yeah. Bristol paper, but Bristol paper is so thick. Of course, if I'm gonna use it for collage or something, that's fine, but I was thinking about cutting it into strips and using it for washi. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Yeah, I still haven't figured out why she thinks I should watch my own videos. Oh, watch my... Okay, hi, Allie. I get it now. Watch my own videos to see what I didn't learn. I get it. I'm adding a little bit of the blue. If it mixes with the orange, it's going to be ugly. If it mixes with the red, we don't know. So here we go. Hold on to your hats, ladies. See, I'm going to get some mud there. I had to get more water. I used up all my water. All right, ready? Smack and dragon going on. Yeah, see, this is going to work better because it's going to absorb the ink rather than repel it. Look at that. Sweet! Look at that. I'm loving it. Yeah, I think for this, look at how dark, dark, dark that blue is right there. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to use a different paper. Deli paper is not going to work well for this. I'm going to let that dry and then try and add some more. I'm trying to think what other kind of papers I should be trying this on. I can pull out a Bristol board. That is really pretty. All right, I'm going to move these ATCs, or I'm going to fall over them here in a minute. Okay, I'm going to get out some Bristol. I'm trying to think what I think cotton fiber paper would work really well too. Because it's really absorbent. I mean, the colors would not move at all on that. Bristol is so smooth, I'm not sure. The marker paper is smooth. I'm trying to think of something that would be real, real absorbent. Here I've got some Crapola sketch paper. I've got acrylic. Where did I hide my Bristol from myself? Here's a piece of Bristol, but it's really, I'm not going to use that Bristol. It's too thick. Oh, I've got some, I know where I've got some. Never mind. Put that away in a minute. Yeah, I've got some 67-pound Bristol. That'll work awesome. You're right, Eileen. This may be my favorite yet. Okay, here. Now we have different papers. Napkin backs. I don't have any Yupo, Allie. The thing is, one thing I think I am learning, get some book pages. Okay. The more absorbent the paper, the better the results. That's kind of my gut feeling here, is the more absorbent, the more vibrant and pretty. But I don't know. All right, we've got book paper and we've got white tissue. So the white tissue may turn out to be the best for washi. I'm thinking. But I don't know. Here, we're just going to go for it and see what we come up with. And I'm just going to add to whatever's right here. I'm not going to try it because this is starting to absorb the water. So it's no different than doing it right on my table, right? Right. I'm going to get more water while I'm at this. Oh, Dorothy, don't be getting all excited and upset. Life is too short to be upset. All right, we're full up on paper. We're full up on water. We're full up on magicals. We got nothing to do now but sit here and make a mess. That's what I'm all about. I really do need to wipe my hands. Yeah, I mean, my book paper is really, really old, and I think it's been coffee stained too. I just grabbed whatever was there. Okay, I'm going to try and keep the colors somewhat with the colors that were there. I'm using a lot more powder, so we're going to get a lot more intense colors. All right, I guess I don't need to screw them on, right? Right. I think I only used the 3 colors. I think I used the orange, the red, and the blue on this. Yeah, because I was worried about the blue making mud with the orange. Alright. You know what? I'm not going to use the orange this time. I'll use the yellow. Because even if they mix, hopefully they'll stay in little puddles where I'm putting them, right? I'm such a dope. Don't do what I do. Dee Dee ordered some. Way to go, Dee Dee. You only live once, girl. Enjoy it. YOLO! Here we go. Smack and Dragon coming up. I'll do the book paper first because it's on the top of the pile. And this is really, really old book paper, you guys. Like, really old. See? I like this side better with the more type, so. And it's okay with me if some of the original paper shows through. I don't have enough red on it, so. Come on. And this isn't real smack and dragon because I'm not just smacking and dragging, right? It's okay. I like the regular white one better, honestly. Oh gosh, look at me. Now this one, I think if I went back and added some drips later, I will. I'll let it dry. And then I'll add some later. Oh, I'm gonna have a mess. Smack and patting, yeah. Alright, this one I'll do truly smack and drag, CD. Sorry. Breaking the rules again, as usual. I have to tear the tissue off. But this I would probably use, okay, this is smack and dragon. Right? I thought that's how Dee Dee did it. Oh, now this is really sucking it up. Yeah, tissue. This is some good stuff. Now I'm getting mud, but that's okay. I can't lay it down for you guys to see, though. Because there's too much. Yeah, now it's tearing apart. Okay. You're just going to have to see this later, but it's very cool. Where am I going to put this? I didn't prepare a surface, you guys. OMG. I need to put this somewhere off my furniture for sure. Here, I've got a place for it. I know. Eileen's going, oh God, we put her in charge. What is the matter with us? This is, the tissue paper is the best, you guys. I just put it in this container because I don't want it everywhere. Look at the tissue paper. It is the bomb. That's going to be my very favorite. I can already tell you. I'll never be the same. My hands will never be the same, but the tissue paper is the best. For real. Alright, and then the last paper I got out is, oh my gosh. This is the 67-pound Bristol. So I'll just mop up whatever's left. I'll get it all wet again. Alright, if I'm doing smack and dragon wrong, tell me. Because Dee Dee, I think, normally puts it down, and then doesn't she twist it or something? We're twisting it. Oh, that's cool. The twisting was cool. This ain't pretty down here, but that's okay. We'll get some more in there. That's not bad. You guys, I'm totally out of places to put this junk. Pretty much out of places. Hang on. Let me go get a place. I've got to put some newspaper down or something because this is getting out of control. Out of control. I'm telling you. I'm out of control. All right. Well, if Robert wants to read the newspaper, he'll have to go over to Mary's house. Because I'm wrecking our newspaper. I like that one. Where did that green there come from? That green right in the center? I didn't put any green in there. Alright, I'm cleaning up this mess and I'm going to start a new twist and drag. The smacks and drags, Janet, hence the smack and drag bit. Okay. I forgot the dragon? Okay. Bear with me, you guys. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. As the crowd cheers. Yes. Oh my God. I'll bet you $100. Yeah, it's all underneath this craft mat. So, Magic Clean Eraser, you better work today. Alright, we're going to do... It's probably in the craft mat now. So, any color I put on is probably going to be contaminated. Yeah, the news will definitely be colorful. Okay, this is just, this next one I do will just be sketch paper. And I'll be able to tell which is which by the weight, you guys. This is no better than copy paper, in all honesty, but it's just a cheap sketch pad. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and, because I can already see the color popping up. Alright, this is it. Yeah, see, there's color underneath this. I'm wondering if I shouldn't take that up entirely. Let me think. I'm thinking I'm going to take this up entirely. Because otherwise I'm just trapping the color underneath, and that's not going to work well at all either. And if I ruin the finish of the table, I guess crap happens, right? Yeah, this is not working well at all. Look at what you guys have made me do. I'm just trying to think. Somewhere I had a sheet of plastic. I'm wondering if I could find that relatively easily. Just thinking. Yeah, look at the desk. Oh, it'll clean off, and if it doesn't, whatever happened. It's been worse than this, believe me. It has definitely been worse than this. I don't know, that got alcohol on it. Can you see that? We haven't ruined anything. I'm not worried about that. It can look just like brand new in a matter of minutes. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, see, it comes right up. I don't have a shower curtain. I have shower doors in my house. But it seems like I know I do. Hang on, give me just a second. I know where it's at. All right, we're in business now, you guys. This is just one of those tablecloths that you get like at Dollar Tree for parties and stuff. Yeah, we can use this. This will be fine. And when I'm done, I can just throw it in the washing machine. Right? Right. Whoop. Why didn't I do this before? Eileen, why didn't you tell me to do this before? What's the matter with you? You know you're my boss. All right, what colors do we want this time? Anybody know? We're going to have some serious smack and dragging going on here now. I'm kind of leaning toward the blue, green, yellow. I love the blue, and the blue and the red were so pretty together. And I think the yellow gets overpowered by the other colors. All right, we're doing blue, yellow, green this time, because that red, it's like overpowering. All right, blue first. I think that's all that's on this tablecloth is acrylic paint, you guys, so I shouldn't be contaminating anything with whatever's on the tablecloth, right? We hope. Smack and drag index cards, that's true. I just don't know where my index cards are right now. I move stuff around, you guys. I wish I'd never done that. Stuff I didn't use that much, I put downstairs in the storeroom. And this looks yellow, but this is the green. And then the yellow I'm going to put next to the green. Mac. What did Mac say? Sends Eileen a 12-pound luminous flamingo that plays the Star Spangled Banner when you punch it. Perfect gift, Mac. I hope there was no glue on here that I've reactivated. Now that would crack me up. All right. I think we've got enough color down. We're going to find out. I'm going to reactivate some of the colors. Can you see it? It's looking kind of pretty. All right. Now you guys, so you quit giving me a pile of crap. I'm forgetting the dragon part, right? So I put it down. Do I press it? I think I have to press it. And then smack and drag. I can't drag that one. Oh, that's pretty though. This is the cheap sketch paper. All right, I'm going to try the dragon part this time. But I don't have this thing smushed down, so. I like the white. Some white left. I don't want it all colored. I want some white left. And then if I want to go back and fill in later, I'll add more of the color. Did you guys get to see that adequately? They work good on glue squiggles. Yeah, this is just the cheap sketch paper, which is probably 20-pound bond, really. I've never looked at it, but if I had to guess, that's what it's going to be. I just threw that over there. All right. My favorite of all of it so far, you guys, honestly, has been the tissue paper. The tissue paper was badass. So I'm going to make more tissue paper. Yeah, it's amazing, right? This I'm going to leave crumpled up. I know, maybe I'm not doing smack and drag right. You'll get over it. Or I will. Or maybe we won't. Who cares? I lost my rag. Problem with tissue paper is going to want to tear. I may not have enough color left. I don't know. We're going to try and reactivate it. Are you hungry again?
Yes. Ready for candy.
Oh, that's good stuff. Have you had that?
Yes.
Yeah, it's way good stuff.
Very tasty.
I'll have to have Cooey go back to World Market and get us some. But we're getting a World Market in Tulsa soon.
We are?
Yep.
Wish we'd get one in Joplin. Taxes are cheaper.
Yeah, no lie. That's pretty. All right. I gotta move this stuff, you guys. Look, I'll pull up the first tissue paper one. Because
Do what?
after it went ahead and absorbed all the colors against white, this is really pretty. But it's still kind of see-through. It's way cool. Way, way cool. I'm moving it over onto the newspaper. Okay, this is the first original deli paper. I'm going to go ahead and put some blue and green on it. Geez, that last one was so pretty. The blue and the green. This is better than jelly printing, you guys, if you can believe it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and give myself a little bit extra. The colors are kind of staying put. So I think right here, I'm going to add some more yellow. If I've lost anything, I've kind of lost the yellow in here. I can pretty much tell you the vellum will act exactly like the deli paper. It's not absorbent enough, I don't think. And you're going to see what the deli paper did here in just a minute because I pulled it up. It's not horrible. It's just not really good like the other papers that have some absorbency. Vellum is not an absorbent paper. Here's the deli paper, and it, you know, I mean, it's just whatever it is. We're going to try it with this now. Ready? Smoosh. Because I'm thinking the red should stay put. Maybe not. Yeah, the deli paper, I'm not crazy about it, you guys. I'm really not. Now with Distress Stain, I've made some really neat washi tape with deli paper and Distress Stain. So I don't know what the difference is. Shouldn't be any, really. So that was just a big old fat experiment. And the rest of it I'm going to clean up with tissue paper and say, now you guys have seen it, I'll get over it. The blue was definitely my favorite, you guys. But I like that first one too. I don't know. It's so hard being me. Not pretty. I'm dragging. Now it's gonna rip apart, you guys. All I'm doing is cleaning up the rest of this ink, believe me. Who knows, this may turn out the best yet. But the thing I like about this is it's so darn absorbent that you really do get all the colors. You know what I mean? Fold it in half and rub. Okay, I've got more tissue paper here. Alright. Oh, I will never be the same. Nope, deli does not absorb well at all. It's almost like the water is sitting on top of it. Well, that's why it's deli paper, right? I mean, it'll absorb the grease and stuff, but yeah. It's not real absorbent, I have to say. I'm just cleaning up the mess with this now, you guys. So don't be yelling, you're not dragging. I know I'm not dragging. It's going in the trash. What the hell? The green definitely took over because I put yellow in with the blue. All right, we're going to do just a small more amount. Oh gosh, enough. Stop already, stop. Allie, I was working on watercolor paper at the very beginning. All of that I did before was watercolor paper. I'm not a dragon. I know. I'm not a dragon. I'm not a dragon. Dee Dee will have to show me Smack and Dragon again on Monday. I'm not a very good student. Yeah, everything I did before now was on inexpensive student grade watercolor paper. This is the first time I've been experimenting on different kinds of paper. They work well on the watercolor paper. I will definitely say that. And the tissue paper, you can't drag it. I know you guys are saying, you're supposed to be dragging. I'm not dragging because I'll rip it all apart. Know what I mean? But this is pretty. So I've got a new name for this. This is not Smack and Dragon. This is Smack and Smushin'. Okay? That's what you get when you smack and smush. Yeah, I know, Mac. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, that's Smack and Smushin'. Let me find a place for this, and then I'm about done with Smack and Smushin'. The greens really came out good, though. Another advantage to the tissue paper, it dries pronto, really pronto. That one's really pretty though, with the light green and then the dark red. I'm not having a problem with that. And I have just a little bit of tissue left. So here we go. We're cleaning it up and calling this done. When Dee Dee has us sign up for Smack and Dragon classes, I'll make sure I get myself enrolled. Okay? All right. Smack and Smushing. That's what I'm doing. Cleaning up the mess. Yeah, make some envelopes. That, you know what? I use my gelatos to make envelopes, kind of like this, because it's the only thing I've found to do with gelatos that I thought was halfway decent, because I don't like them. All right, that's that. All right, thanks for the Smack and Dragon fun. They're everywhere around here, you guys. All right, I've got to do something about this. That didn't come out horrible, you guys. It really didn't. Look at how pretty this one is with the kind of pastel-y colors. This was on the copy paper. I mean, they're real muted, kind of pastel-y, but they're real pretty. I mean, if I cut this into strips, it'll be nice. Napkin backs. You know what? I know you guys probably save your napkin backs. I throw them away. I do. I throw them away. I know that's probably heresy or something, you know, like, oh my God, you can't do that. Well, I can, and I do. You guys, there comes a point where I just feel like organizing and trying to find homes for all that stuff and then finding it when I want it is just too much trouble. So I just don't do it. This is my hands after washing. My hair is going to be really funny colored when I'm done washing it today. Now all I'm doing is clean up. Clean up. Yeah, I don't save my napkin back. Sorry. Look at how pretty. They're a good weight? Okay. Yeah, see, I don't know. There's so much stuff that you can keep to try and use, but my problem is I don't remember to use it, and so all I'm doing is storing it, and yeah, then I go throw it away. I'm like Denise sometimes. Dee Dee's daughter that comes in and looks at stuff and goes, "What were you thinking?" That's how I am with myself. I just go, "What were you thinking?" And then I promptly throw stuff away. But sometimes when Denise is doing that, I totally can read her mind. Because I've been there, done that. Like the toilet paper rolls that day, Dee Dee, honest to God, that was the funniest thing I've ever seen. She looked at those toilet paper rolls and then looked at you like, am I going to have to commit you? I thought, Denise, I so get it. All right, Smack and Dragon. That was fun. It probably won't be happening again soon. But yeah, see, the table's fine, you guys. After I put some oil on it, it will be absolutely perfect. Not a problem. Okay, so the other thing I wrote down was the dictionary paper. I'll show you how that has kind of come out. Not a huge fan. Now see, with this, probably what I'll just do it with this little bit of spray I have left. Oh, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to add just a hair more pigment into the spray. Not a lot, believe me. But I want to get it real, real dark. Yeah, Denise cracks me up when she goes over and cleans for her mother. I used to be like that with my mother, though. Only Denise is a lot nicer than I was. Because I would scream at my mother, "Have you lost your mind?" And I've never heard Denise do that to her mother. Maybe just do a few to use with magicals, not a whole bunch. Yeah, well, the thing is, you still gotta store them and find them later. Oh, now see that it looks like it ought to be really dark, but it's not. And I was gonna try and get like Dylusions colored sprays. Maybe I didn't put enough powder. Oh, now see, that's a bright color. Okay, it's just the book paper then, you guys. Alright, I pretty much used up the spray in this bottle. Okay, now that I've filled it in a little bit, it's prettier. And I'll wash that out and reuse it. And you guys that weren't here yesterday, I ordered a bunch of these, the sprays, on the Wish app. So I'll be telling you if they're any good or not. I got 5 for $1. Walk into Michael's or Joann's and see what you pay for one of these bad boys. You want me to use my heat gun on it? Okay, I can do that. You're right, Dorothy. You can't make your mind up that early. No, it's working good. After you're done spraying it, I mean, it's wet through and through. All right, it's pretty well dry. Oh, get it up off the table? No, it's fine. It's fine. Really, I cannot ruin this table. And if I do, I will walk into some cheap-ass furniture place and buy me a new table. I'm not going to worry about crap like that. I ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, can you see it? It's coming out pretty cool. That blue is a lot deeper than it looks on camera for sure. Yeah, we've done it all. Yep. I'm not worried about wrecking the table. For sure. If I was worried about it, I'd make sure it was covered, right? Bye, Dee Dee. Go have a good dinner with Hubs. I'm going to have to get busy with laundry here pretty quick. I wish I knew what time those people were coming tomorrow. Yeah, it does look good, Dorothy. It does. But I think the reason I like it better is because that old, like up here where you can see the old color, I don't think I would have liked that. But who knows? I don't know. I can't say if I would or if I wouldn't. But one thing I know for sure, I will love them as a spray. So, even though the mess is a little overwhelming for me, even if I just use them as sprays, I'll still be happy. I will still love them. Did that page say the need for bumps? What? Yeah, it does. It said the need for bumps. I don't know where this came from. The greatest school. The greatest school is the University of Hard Knocks. Its books are bumps. Every bump is a lesson. Well, aren't you glad you asked, Eileen? If we learn the lesson with one bump, we do not get that bump again. We do not need it. We have traveled beyond it. They do not waste bumps. We get promoted to the next bump. I'm on like the 100th tier bump right now. I'm just saying. Some of us learn to go forward with a few bumps, but most of us are naturally bright and have to be pulverized, Eileen. I mean, why did I say that? The tuition in the University of Hard Knocks is not free. Experience is the dearest teacher in the world. Most of us spend our lives in the ABCs of getting started. We matriculate in the cradle. We never graduate. When we stop learning, we are due for another bump. Can you believe that? I don't know where this came from, Eileen. Somebody must have sent it to me. Because if I'd have read this in college, I would have made a whole lot different decisions along the way. I promise you. There are two kinds of people. Okay. Consider this, Fibs, okay? There are two kinds of people. There's an Eileen kind of person, and there's a me kind of person. I'll read the next sentence now. There are two kinds of people. Wise people, which would be me, of course, and fools. The fools are the people who think they have graduated. Sorry, Eileen. The playground is all of God's universe. The university colors are black and blue. The school's yell is ouch, repeated ad lib. So aren't you glad you asked, Eileen? I almost wish I had read this book. When I was 13, I knew a great deal more than I do now. Well, of course, because by now I have dementia. Duh. All right, next thing I'd have to read is Shakespeare. And I'm not sure we're going into Shakespeare, you know? Eileen, I think I need to send you this page and let you turn it into art. Don't you guys think? Bye, Scooby. Hi, Scooby. Bye, Scooby. Give the baby a smoochie for me. Too many metaphors. Yep. Yeah, I think this page is going to have to go to our dear Eileen, so she knows about the life of hard knocks. Actually, I think Eileen and I have probably had more hard knocks than anybody. If you live to be a certain age, you have a lot of hard knocks. That's just the truth of the matter. But you learn to deal and go on. No, no, no. What, you don't like the book about University of Hard Knocks, you chicken? All right, I'm going to grab some of these pages we've done today and show you. And then I've been on almost 3 hours, so I think somebody else is due to come on anytime. Or maybe I've overrun and maybe Jess is already on. Oh, you guys, I'll feel bad if I did that. Okay, so this was one page we did, which I actually like this. I like it. This is like real pale and real pretty. I may go back in and fill in some of this white, but down in here where it's all melded together, that is some kind of pretty. It looks like sunspots or whatever they call them. So that's pretty. I like that. This is the one I spent so long on with the alcohol and the gesso. I still love the edge, and I will be doing more of that. I promise. Yeah, I like this page just because it's so funky and weird. You don't need more bumps? Yeah, I don't either. Had my share of bumps, boys and girls. I'm over the bumps. No, there will be more in my future, and I'm prepared for them when they happen. These are, now the tissue paper, look, the tissue paper from the Smack and Dragon is already dry. I like this. Look at the polka dots. Can you see the polka dots? Let me try turning off the light. Hard to tell. But see how it's see-through? You can see my hand through it. And there's polka dots. I like that. I like it a lot, a lot, a lot. Here's the page I did before that where I twisted it. The twist was a lot more apparent when it was wet. But see how much powder I wasted out here that didn't get dissolved in the Smack and Drag? Not horrible, not great. Here's the deli paper. It will eventually dry. I will spray this or do something else with this. I don't like this. This ugly. 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 And then I'll only show you one of these. Because they're all essentially the same. There's some more. That's the green, yellow, and blue Smack and Dragon, which is kind of cool. It's got a lot of polka dots. And then this is that one where I folded it and where it's smushed. Look at back here where it's smushed. Look at that. I like that a lot. So that's something I'm going to try. Wadding it up into a ball so dye doesn't get everywhere, because I like that a lot. That may be my favorite right there, in fact. And there's the rest of the sheet. And this back here was sopped up. So yeah, that's just tissue paper that was wrinkled. That's cool. That's way cool. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff to play with now. I won't have to create any more for a while. And look at right in here where it's so rich. I'll get more color out of there because that's just pigment that's sitting there in its binder. Yeah, I like the smush part too, CB. So I have to remember that. I'm going to cut that out, in fact, and put it in my idea book so I remember it. I'll save that right there. Yeah, I like the smush part too. So, yeah. And then this is just a torn piece that I sucked up stuff with. Now, see, if I draw doodles on that, what the hell is wrong with me? After this is dry, if I used like a blue pen and did some Zentangle on this could end up being very cool too. And I might do that. So, what else? We did a lot today because we did all the ATCs and then all that Smack and Dragon crap in that whole page. And then this is this is getting kind of neat. This is the paper towel where I was just setting stuff to let it drip. That's kind of cool. So, hi Linda. You had a hair appointment on a Sunday? What the heck? Nothing's open around here on Sunday, I promise you. We're like the last state with the green laws. Doing nothing on the weekend. But the book page came out good at the end. I like that splash of light yellow just right there in the middle. Fussy cut leaves out of the green one. I could do that. For real. Like, that's so not going to happen, CB. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. Just saying. I'm not a good fussy cutter. I'm just really not. But I do like this one a lot. I kind of suspect that because of the powder that's, whatever is residual on the paper, that I may have to spray this with a fixative or something before I write on it with pens, because something tells me this is going to wreck my pens. It's going to clog them. It's going to wreck them. I'll do an experiment and tell you guys, but I kind of suspect that writing on top of this may be an issue. Just saying. In fact, I'll write that on my notes so I remember to experiment writing on it. Yeah, I want it thoroughly dry before I do that, though. But yeah, I'm really thinking pen on top of Magicals is not going to be a match made in heaven. You're welcome, Eileen. I actually like when you triggerhead me because it kept me from vacuuming, dusting, washing the kitchen floor. I don't do windows, but it kept me from bugging Robert to wash the windows. I do have to go out and clean the breezeway today. I cannot stand it one more day. So, it has been fun. So you guys go over to Jess's now. Did anybody put Jess's link in? And that's the deli paper, and it's butt ugly. Butt ugly, butt ugly. But the one thing I am going to do, you guys, is I'm going to put gesso on a page real randomly, just where it repels the Magicals, and then other places it absorbs readily. Because that part of this page I love. I love there, and I love along the edges. So that is definitely something I will do. And if my company tomorrow thinks my house is dirty, hashtag it's all Eileen's fault. That's my favorite hashtag. All right, you guys. Thanks so much for coming. Don't know about stream tomorrow. I will keep everybody informed on Twitter. So watch for a tweet. I either will be or won't be. I just don't know. If I come on tomorrow, I don't know what I'm doing. which is normal. All right, see you guys. I'm stopping the recording.